Hey guys, another new video here. This one is not a continuation of my Pokemon Black Star promo series. This is talking about the card game Sopio. Now, I don't think I've mentioned Sopio on this channel before, so for a quick rundown, Sopio was a card game created by Alex Day and Danny Hooper. It's quite a fun card game where everyone draws from a main deck, and the aim of the game is simply to get to 1,000 points, with the game running on both points and effects cards. Today saw the release of a new Sopio expansion pack, so I thought I'd talk you guys through the cards in there. Now, most of the cards have puns as titles, and Deck 4 had a few puns based around eggs. We had Excited, Spectacular, Disappoint Egg. I honestly don't know why I play this game. And so, because it's Easter, the expansion pack brings us 9 new cards, all with equally bad egg puns as the titles. So let's take a look. All the cards in the expansion have either plus or minus 0 as their points value. This means that they stay in the player's points pile, but don't affect their total score. It's the effects that come on the cards which change the way the game is played. The overall theme of the effects in this expansion are to change the way the game is won. Whereas normally you would win simply by getting to 1,000 points, these cards change that. Card number 1 is Executioner. The effect of this card is that while this card is in your points pile, you only need 800 points to win, rather than 1,000. The benefit of this is obvious. 200 points less makes it much easier to win. Next comes Explosion, possibly the harshest card in the expansion. This card has minus 0, and while it's in your points pile, if you go over 1,000, rather than winning the game, you have to discard your entire points pile. Definitely a card you do not want played on you. Coming up next is Extreme, a plus 0 points card that makes every player other than yourself need 1,200 points to win rather than 1,000. Similar to Executioner, the benefits are obvious. 200 points can make a huge difference. The fourth card is another minus 0, Deviled Egg. While this is in your points pile, rather than simply needing to get over 1,000, you have to have exactly 1,000 points to win the game. This not only makes you think more about what points you're playing than yourself, it allows your opponents another method of keeping you from winning. Next up we have another plus 0 card, Perfeg. If this card is the only card in your points pile, you win the game straight out. There is an added clause on the card, which seems to be Danny's rational nature overruling the Alex Day madness that brought us the Reindeer Booster Pack, in that you can't play this card if it's your first turn of the game, because that would be too good. And because this is kind of a geeky game, the 6th card managed to slip in a Doctor Who pun. Dalek. A minus 0 card which prevents you from winning the game under any circumstances if it is in your points pile. The 7th card has my favourite card name of the whole expansion, Exponential. This plus 0 card will allow you to win the game if you reach either the standard plus 1,000 points or minus 1,000 points. A good card to play to either stop your opponents playing a lot of negative cards on you, or simply a good card to hold on to until you're already lower than minus 1,000 points to win instantly. Second to last card is Russian Roulette. This probably has the most complicated effect of all the cards in the expansion. A minus 0 card that says that if the card is discarded from anyone's points pile at any time, any players who are currently on a negative amount of points can no longer win the game, even if they reach the plus 1,000. And finally, we have Exile. This is a plus 0 card, and while it's in someone's points pile, if anyone falls below minus 1,000, they can no longer win the game. So that was the new Sopio expansion pack there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing it in full. If you already own some Sopio cards, the expansion is available for purchase now on sopiocards.com. It can be bought alone or in a bundle with Deck 4. If you haven't played Sopio yet, I would definitely recommend heading over to the site now and checking out some of the cards available. If you check out the description, I'll put a link to the site and a link to the egg booster in there. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or email me at djgigabyte@live.co.uk. Thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Have a happy Easter.